Yo, we're gonna do a video on Taurus Rising and Capricorn in the 9th house, right? Capricorn in the 9th house is initiating and creating new ways of practicalizing and bringing logistics to your knowledge and wisdom and expansion upon and your the way you see life in that way. You see what I'm saying? 9th house would be a fire house, so it's like a vision about a vision in a logical manner. So you want to bring to life that knowledge and wisdom, right? And with Taurus being your first house, you're going to be fixed earth, right? So fixed earth being stubborn or, you know what I'm saying, even consistent, one of the two, upon other people's opinions or your way of seeing life in general, right? So that's your personality, is fixed earth, being, like I say, stubborn or consistent upon your way of personality and of your way of being in your personal life. So the 9th house being Capricorn, you have this ability to like on site, really. Like, I like to see cardinal as an on site kind of thing. Like, you think you initiate and create. So like cardinal would be initiating, creating new ways of logistics and practicality, right? And with this practicality in the 9th house, like I say, you expand upon the wisdom and knowledge, and you can see how other people even operate in these instances. Like, to say, you would go about something in this way due to just the circumstances, and you can adapt because you're cardinal. You can initiate. You see what everybody else is doing, but you say, I'm going to do this due to what I see is necessary. And you see that other people may be immutable or be fixed in a way that fixed would, like I say, stubborn or consistent. They may be seeing the world in a certain way and don't want to change at all because they believe that they're the right way, and if they were to be wrong, they don't even want to find out. And your mutable would be always so switching up to the point where they don't even know what they're doing. Like, these are the people that the cardinal sign does something due to everybody else, like, you know, seeing what everybody else is doing and say, okay, this is what I was going to do anyways, but I'm going to do it in this way. The mutable sign says, oh, okay, cardinal sign is doing it this way, this makes sense to initiate and create this way. And then mutable sign tends to mold themselves around the other two modalities, right? So with this 7th house, let me actually preface a little bit. So your 7th house and your 11th house, like your air houses, would be your sextiles, and then your opposition would be your final air house, the 3rd house. The 7th house would be your relationship house, right? So opposite to Taurus is Scorpio. So your 7th house would be Scorpio, and that's a water sign, fixed water. So the way you relate to others is in a way that you you have a feeling that's preconceived sometimes about people of, like, you kind of categorize people, I think, is how it is what I would describe fixed signs as. And whenever they encounter others, they see a collection of people and see how this version or okay, let me not say version, let me say that there's these lists of adjectives about people that they could use, and if you fall under one of these adjectives, then you're this kind of person, and you obviously are this way, so you do this as well, right? So I think fixed signs tend to have kind of a preconceived notion upon things. I mean, I'm not going to generalize all fixed signs to say that Aquarius is a fixed air sign, so they're always they're ruled by Saturn, and they're ruled by Saturn and co-ruled by Uranus, right? Because Uranus is a faraway planet, a distant planet, or you call it an outer planet. And you could say they're consistent upon being unpredictable. And you could say they're predictably unpredictable. And that's one of the air signs, that's kind of like out of the ordinary, but also you can say this is one of the fixed signs as well. But yeah, then you say your 11th house would also be a water sign due to your 7th house being water, and that would be you'd have Capricorn in the 9th house, then you'd have Aquarius in the 10th, and Pisces in the 11th house, right? And Pisces in the 11th house would be association with others. That is a feeling that is about a social construct, one that is mutable, right? Mutable water being able to adapt to other people's ways of feeling and their emotions, right? And you could say emotions and feeling are the same thing, but you could say that you kind of develop a feeling upon a certain emotion that you get off top, right? And then these emotions that you get, like once you see somebody, like to say off top, is like once you see this individual in real time, then you have an emotion about it, right? But this feeling is one that stays. Then your feelings could change due to new emotions, right? And let me just finish my statement about Pisces being the 12th house. It's like a dreamlike nature being in your association. So you're going to associate your dreams with people, and it might be, depending on your planets, and also, what those planets have angling them as well, would determine if this would be a good placement. But generally, the 11th and the 12th house get along pretty well. It's been said, Dolo de Palaman has said that fatal attractions the signs are beside each other. So you'd say that the Aquarius and the Pisces tend to be a fatal attraction, but it's like, I like to think of it as, if you overindulge in something, then it could be that way. You see what I'm saying? But if you know how far to go with something and how to manage it in moderation, you see what I'm saying? But yeah, how it aligns to your 9th house being Capricorn, you're going to initiate and create these new ways of practicalizing people. So you'd see this knowledge or wisdom being used in a way that when you relate to someone, it's going to be in this deep and dark nature. So you're going to say, okay, what do they actually have to offer, and what can I actually utilize within this circumstance? See what I'm saying? And then with this 11th house, it'd be an associative nature of, okay, where can this feeling truly go upon this association? Like, what is something that we could actually relate upon? You see what I'm saying? And the association. So you could then go even deeper with your trines and things of that nature. But I've made this kind of video kind of long, so I'm going to move on to the next one. And much love to all y'all. And you know what I'm saying? You live.